Howdy folks, welcome to day 16 of our tire van build sprint. And it was a big day today because our machines have arrived. Check it out. It wasn't easy getting it down here, so here's a quick film showing you how it happened. Right, Bonita's playing truck Tetris to get our tire machine out there. It's going to be an interesting one getting it down to the garage because that's a 300 kilogram piece of equipment. But I'm sure we're going to be fine. Is Bonita going to get it through? Yes, he is. So exciting, guys. It's here. We're ready to go, man. Whoop, whoop. Have a good day.
Good name?
Kali.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
All right, bro.
You want some highlight?
If you can, yeah. I just want to put it under the roof. Got it.
Yeah.
Just it's gonna rain now.
Yeah.
Don't want it to get too wet. Yes. And so there we have it, folks. Our tire machine and our balancer has arrived. Our tire machine and our balancer has arrived, and they're big and heavy. So, well, it's a good thing in the one hand because now I can get the exact measurements how to mount it. The bigger problem is how am I going to load it in the van to take it to the guys that need to mount it. That's going to be fun. Luckily I got a very strong son and I'm not too weak myself, so we should be able to get it done. I'll keep you in the loop. Alright, as you can see, it wasn't the simplest thing in the world, but anyway, we got it down here and I'm going to be opening it soon. But before I do that, I just wanted to give you some other information too. So I went and picked up the vinyl to start branding the outside of the truck. That nice beautiful metal charcoal color. So that's happening. And I was in Langley today. I stopped at a manufacturing or a fabrication shop, met with some really nice guys there. They are going to help me out to manufacture the van, or to make the fittings so that we can put the tire machine in the van. They said they can take care of that, which is going to be an interesting one because that means that I'm going to need to get that giant machine that weighs 300 odd kilos into the van so that I can take it to Langley for a start. So that's going to be very interesting. One of the parts of the plan that I haven't perfectly thought through yet, I guess. But for now, we'll get there. I'm strong, Connor's strong, you know, we should be able to get them out. It's actually not this front one, it's that back one. That's the big thing. But I think it's in pieces. So I should be able to take it out and assemble it inside the van, kind of. So we'll figure it out. Anyway, so yeah, that's an interesting bit. We got our equipment and now it's full steam ahead. I need to get, I guess the main thing is, I mean, that's the one thing without which we can't operate, is to actually get that machine fitted into that van. Everything else we can deal with. That's the one thing. So I'm going to be focusing on that. Right, let's unbox these machines and check what they look like. All right, so here we are. These came by FedEx, so I'm just hoping that, I see some of them got some damage, so I'm just hoping that it's not too serious or that it didn't damage the actual machines or the stuff on the inside. That would suck. And that would put a serious dent in my plan. But I'm pretty sure it's fine. they make sure they seal it properly, eh? The heck. Alright, so I'm going to need to go and get some better tools. Alright, let's see.
From China to here, long journey done. Tire machine balance and on the bill move on.
Alright. We got the first bit open. Let me show you. Check that. So that's parts of the tire machine. Wow. Suppose I'm going to have to figure out how to put the whole thing together also still. Yay! Another bit of fun.
Heavy on the lift, but the smile is wide. Next phase coming in, got the crew inside.
Ooh, this is one big giant piece. Okay. This is the hydraulic, the air pump bit. Okay, so we're going to need to move this out of the way. And get to the next one. Right, so we got that out of the way. Let's open this one. This, I believe, is the... okay, it's not so heavy. This is the balancer.
Big crates arrive, we ready to go. Van wheel moving and the vibe still flow. Big crates arrive, now the work gets sweet. Tire dreams rolling down the street. Big crates arrive, we ready to go.
All right. So this is our balancer, which is not so heavy. I mean, that's only like 100 kilos, so that's easy enough to pick up. But I need to now first make a decision here. Before I start breaking these crates open and completely removing everything, I'm going to need to get that heavy thing in the van somehow to go and get it fitted with these little chaps in Langley. And the thing that concerns me is if I take it out of the box and remove it from its pallet, I might actually have a problem. Whereas if it's still on the pallet and in the box, it might actually be easier to transport. So I don't want to break the box. I am going to open it to see what it looks like. But yeah, I don't think I should take it out. I think that is not the ideal scenario. Not in a rush, not just to show you guys or to see it for myself. Even though I'm burning to, I'm already thinking maybe I should take it out. Maybe I should test change some tires here. Maybe I should think about it. That's probably the better option. Let's not rush it. I might need to get like a little baby forklift or something to get this thing back in the van. Well, you know what? It's always a way to solve a problem. You just need to think about it clearly. So let me just check what it looks like from the top, and then we'll take it from there. if you have any ideas on how to load it, I would love it if you let me know in the comments. Or, I mean, if it was back in Africa, back in South Africa, I would probably just get like 5 or 6 oaks and we would pick it up and load it. I have a feeling in Canada that's not an option. Number one, and I'm not sure the 5 or 6 oaks are available. And number two, I'm not sure it will be a safety, it would be a safety violation. Trying to load this by hand. So, let's see. So one of the main things we need to try and achieve here is make sure what the actual one of the big reasons to try and open this thing is to get the actual measurements of the foot. And that, my friends, that is going to be interesting. Well, let me show you what it looks like. Oh. Well, it's starting to become real now, right? Here's the equipment. Look at this. This is our tire changer. So it's got a bunch of loose pieces in here that I can probably take out to make the whole thing lighter. But like I said, it's probably better to leave it in the box until I've figured out exactly how I'm going to move it to the place. See, I've got two options. Option one is put it in the van, take it to the guys that are going to make the bracket and let them help to fit it. You know, they're a fabrication shop, so they got a forklift and they got stuff to deal with heavy metal. So for them to get it in the van and move it around, I guess it's not that hard. The other option is to put it together here, or to put it together because, you know, the question is, I need to probably test it before I mount it into the van, right? Because if I mount it into the van and it doesn't work, I have a serious problem. So I suppose I do need to take it out of the box, because then I can take the proper measurements of the footprint. I mean, the guys that are going to manufacture the bracket or the system to hold it, the base, they are, you know, they're not necessarily interested in the machine, right? They just want to make the base and be done with it. They're very friendly. I'm pretty sure they'll help, but they're all the way out in Langley, which means I have to drive all the way to Langley with this loose in the back. Now, if that's the case, then it's better to have it in the crates, because I can load it in the back and it's there. But it's probably a better idea to put it together here, measure it, test it, then get to Langley, get them to make the bracket, put the bolts in and make sure everything is right. And then, because that's going to take another week and a half, 2 weeks, without a doubt. And then, once everything there is done, bring the van back here, figure out how to load this thing back in the van and mount it myself. I think that makes more sense. in all honesty. Anyway, I'm not going to rush now. I'm going to think about it first, and I'll let you know what we're going to do tomorrow. If you have any advice, please feel free to drop it in the comments, because like I said, look, this little baby, the balancer, is very lightweight, very simple. This is the beast. This is the thing that we need to try and figure out. But all things considered, it makes more sense to test it and to make sure that it's right and to measure the exact measurements, because if I take it in the van to Langley, it means I need to leave it there for a while or come back with it anyway. So anyway, like I said, let me think about it and we'll catch back up tomorrow. I can't even do any welding today because now I'm out of space and it's going to start raining soon apparently. All right, folks, you all have a good one. Cheers.